Good morning. So today we meet you with another series, a quest series on literary criticism and theory. Here in this series we have covered only literary criticism. In the coming 4 days we will also cover more from criticism as well as theory. So this is the first series on literary criticism. Already we had made videos on the theories in detail on Plato, Aristotle and Longinus and the difference between Aristotle and Plato's theory. So we have that. We made those videos. It was a detailed videos on their theory, and this is a new video where we have some a quiz series which would help you to appear for your NTA NET exam. So here we have covered from Plato to Johnson. So the first question, in Plato's theory of forms, what are forms? Physical objects, perfect unchanging ideals, sensory experiences, political systems. The answer is the perfect unchanging ideals, B. So according to Plato's theory, we very well know that he insists on forms and he says that the perfect, anything that is perfect, an archetype which you can see in the heaven. And he always supports forms. And he says that the forms are perfect. They are unchanging ideals. Next we move to the next question. What does Aristotle mean by the phrase language with pleasurable accessories in his definition of tragedy? A language full of pompous vocabulary, an embellished language, a language full of rhythm and harmony and song, an emotive language. The answer is a language full of rhythm and harmony and song. So we very well know that Aristotle, the disciple of the student of Plato, however, he differs in certain ways, in certain perspective from his master Plato, where Plato concentrates only on forms and he says that that is perfect, it is ideal, whereas Aristotle says it is inert. Form is inert and there is a physical representation of it. And thereby, it's a very interesting theory that Aristotle has proposed, and especially his theory on tragedy. So we'll move on to the next question. Identify by whom Philip Sidney was inspired to write Arcadia. The Spanish romance of Montemayor, the Italian paintings of Veronese, the Arthurian legends, the metaphysical poets. The answer is the Spanish romance of Montemayor. The next question, which literary form was predominant during the age of Dryden? A. Epic poetry, B. Metaphysical poetry, C. Satire and heroic drama, D. Romantic poetry. Yes, the right answer is C. Satire and heroic drama. And Dryden himself is very much known for his heroic drama. The fifth question, who is the Roman poet known for his satires and epistles? So again satire has come. So he is one of the classical writer. So is he answer A, Virgil, or Ovid? Option C, Horace. Option D, political systems. So who is the Roman poet known for his satires and epistles? Yes, the answer is option C, Horace. Sixth question. What are the two types of sublimity proposed by Longinus? Sublime of nature and rhetoric, sublime of art and rhetoric, sublime of imitation and rhetoric, sublime of simplicity and nature. So we very well know that he had constituted some 5 elements, 5 features, which are very, very essential to get the sublimity in the poem especially. He speaks on poem, the grandeur of thought, right? How it should transport the reader. So many interesting facts he has said, and how to achieve that sublimity, sublime. So however, he has proposed 2 types of sublimity, and what are they? So the answer is option A, sublime of nature and rhetoric. Now we move to the last 2 questions. Nature and nature's law lay hidden in night. God said, "Let Newton be," and all was light. Alexander Pope's famous couplet impressively captures Newton's confirmation of the Genesis passage where God ordains light. Newton's empirical observations of Philosophia Naturalis. Newton's application of principles of motion to account for many natural phenomena. Newton's discovery that all colors are contained in white light. So, the answer is D, Newton's discovery that all colors are contained in white light. The last question of the series. What was Dr. Johnson's opinion on the language of poetry? It should be the language of the learned. It should be a universal language. It should be sublime, poetic.